the Lakers and the Clippers. The Lakers defeated the Clippers on Thursday, score of 103 to 101. LeBron James had 16 points, I believe about 10 assists, about 7 rebounds or so. AD was the high man for the Lakers with 34 points. And, of course, the rest of the LA Lakers had 53 points, 103, 101. Kyle Kuzma was the next highest scoring man with 16 points. But what did the Clippers-Lakers game mean to me? What did I see from the Clippers-Lakers game? I saw what I've been seeing throughout the past season. The Lakers cannot beat the Clippers. I have the Clippers in 6 still. And I'm being generous because I have a tremendous respect for LeBron James. I don't think LeBron James is going to get swept in the conference finals, which is very likely to happen. First, a tremendous game from the whole Lakers team. It was a team effort to only win by 2 points. The Clippers gave up a 14-point lead in the third quarter. Lou Williams and Montrezl Harrell, 2 players who are fighting for 6th Man of the Year on the same team, was out. Patrick Beverley was on minutes restriction because he just returned to the bubble. I'm telling you guys, that putback that LeBron James had, if Patrick Beverley was on the court, not Reggie Jackson, Patrick Beverley fights for that rebound and maybe gets fouled. And then to top it all off, Kawhi Leonard's numbers say he had 28 points, shot 43% from the field. He was 3 out of 4 on 3-point shots. The number said he played great, awesome. But what I saw was probably Kawhi Leonard's worst game in about 2 years. That's what I saw personally. I saw Kawhi Leonard have his worst game in 2 years. Quiet 28 points. Paul George had allowed 30. He at one point he hit about 3 straight threes. He had allowed 30. If Kawhi gives him a little bit more space at the end, he has a chance to put up a great shot to probably win the game. So for a Clippers fan, if I was a Clippers fan, I'm not worried about what I saw on Thursday. I'm actually happy with what I saw. 103, 101. And then Lou, Trez, 18 points a game. Those guys weren't playing. We had someone, Reggie Jackson, Marcus Morris playing. I'm good. I feel awesome. I feel awesome. As a Lakers fan, I'm a little scared. I'm a little, let me not talk to my Clippers friend over there because they're scary. And it's right to be so. Now, okay, the Clippers game, the Lakers game is a rivalry game. If you put it in football terms, it's always a dogfight. Okay, I understand that. But then the Lakers played on Saturday. Clippers played on Saturday too. The Clippers blew out the Pelicans, which I'm going to talk about in a second. But the Lakers lost to the defending champions, the Toronto Raptors, 107-92. It's respectable to lose to the defending champions. There's no shame in that. The Toronto Raptors last year were not only Kawhi Leonard. It wasn't a Kawhi Leonard carried team. We all could agree on that. However, this was alarming to me. After 3 quarters, Anthony Davis and LeBron James had a combined 22 points. Yet, the Lakers were only down by 2 points. 72-70. Or I believe it was 82-80. 82-80. So, you can't blame the bench. The bench is actually keeping them in the game. Keeping LeBron and AD in the game. That's alarming. That's alarming. And then once again, high man from, I guess you would say, the others is Kyle Kuzma, 16 points. Actually playing defense, guarding. I mean, he got torched from Kyle Lowry, but hey, he was putting in the effort. But you guys lost. The others did their job. I understand you guys are gonna say, "Oh, like these guys were missing key shots or whatever." But at the end of the third quarter, so the start of the fourth quarter, the score was 82-80. LeBron and AD were combined for 22 points. So if you have 80 points and 22 points, so someone had to score another. Well, am I doing the math right? 68 points, right? So someone had to score another 68 points. That's alarming. Let's see what happens tonight. I'm recording this Monday morning. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning. Let's see what happens later tonight when they play the Utah Jazz, who I think of the teams who are basically in the playoffs now. The Jazz are right now looking like the worst team in the playoff run. Let's see how they play against the Jazz. The Jazz are very defensive oriented, but also the Jazz are missing Bogdanovich. So they're basically their second go-to scorer. They're missing, but hey, that did not deter the Utah Jazz from beating the New Orleans Pelicans on Thursday night. They had a closer game, against the Thunder. Not really, but it was a little interesting on Saturday. Let's see how the Lakers played during that time, and then let's see if there's really. I still feel like there's cause for concern, but it's more so in the fact that all the blind witnesses think that the Lakers could beat the Clippers. No, there's no chance the Lakers could beat the Clippers unless coronavirus hits the Clippers organization. The Lakers do not have a chance. Clippers beating them in 6 is very generous. If they see a Clippers team that the Pelicans saw, no chance, bro. No chance for the Lakers. No chance for the Lakers.